Hi friends, and welcome back to StarsTree, where we break free from work addiction. I have a question for you. How good are you at saying no? Having trouble with it? Maybe feeling guilty? Maybe you don't have much experience with saying no? I'm sure you are working very hard because, among other reasons, it is important for you to be an incredible employee. This might mean you are not very comfortable with saying no. I sure used to be like that. I thought that one of my most significant assets is my can-do attitude. My whatever you need, I've got you, and of course with fantastic quality attitude. This perspective very likely means you are indispensable to the organization you work for, that you are a linchpin. Note that being a linchpin is much more than merely the question of whether you say a lot of no's, but for this video, we are going to assume that you are a linchpin and zoom in on the saying no question. In Seth Godin's book, Linchpin, I read the following mind-opening quote. There are two ways the linchpin can use no. The first is to never use it. There's a certain sort of indispensable team member who always finds a yes. She always manages to find a way to make things happen, and she does it. It's done. Yes. Those people are priceless. Amazingly, there's a second kind of linchpin. This person says no all the time. She says no because she has goals, because she's a practical visionary, because she understands priorities. She says no because she has the strength to disappoint you now in order to delight you later. When used with good intent, this negative linchpin is also priceless. She is so focused on her art that she knows that a no now is a worthy investment for the magic that will be delivered later. It sure does make you think, right? Let's do a comparison between these two types of linchpins. So, the yes linchpin, the one that always finds a way to do whatever is asked of them. They are priceless, but only in the short run. Because today there is endless work, and therefore this approach is not sustainable. The no linchpin, however, is priceless, period. Their no's are a worthy investment for the magic that will unfold later. The yes linchpin's life is full of uncertainty. As this linchpin, you never know what is going to fall on your lap next. The no linchpin's agenda, as opposed to that, is mostly planned and predictable in a good way. The yes linchpin's life is dictated by the employer, while the life of the no linchpin is overall managed and controlled by them. The yes linchpin actually says no constantly to themselves, whereas the personal desires and goals of the no linchpin are taken into consideration. And finally, the yes linchpin's approach is unrealistic. It ignores the basic fact that we have finite resources such as time and energy, while the no linchpin is a practical visionary that understands priorities. I think this comparison makes it a no-brainer, right? I know you might think that never using no is one of your greatest assets, that it's your advantage. Many of us absorbed this approach as we were growing up. But let's face reality. This is not possible or sustainable in our world today. We need to say goodbye to this tactic. I know it's tough because we are used to relying on it. We are used to falling back on it in order to save the situation. But as saving the situation becomes more and more frequent and required on a daily basis, and with technological advances that continuously create more work, we must have a farewell party for this attitude. We can even have a funeral for it and take some time to grieve. And I'm only half kidding, because it is genuinely very hard to change this habitual way of living and seeing beyond the limiting belief that saying no only to ourselves would get us where we want to go. So take some time to absorb this concept and then realize that you are so much more than a yes machine. Our real, individual, true asset is so much more profound and contributing to the world. We want to look inside ourselves and find that great relative advantage of ours that is going to have the greatest impact on our organization, while also enhancing our personal life and allowing our true nature to unfold. Let's redefine our most incredible gift to the world. Don't minimize yourself to an I can do anything you need or throw at me machine. You are so much more indispensable when harnessing your unique powers. Please share with us down below what unique skill or expertise do you have that is so much more than being a yes machine. Please like and subscribe and share with someone that never says no. Want to break free from work addiction? Come visit me over at StarsTree.com. I'd be so happy to see you there.